Yeah, I mean, yes, it'll put her over the edge with Nikki Haley supporters. Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple. They're intimidating to him. He doesn't like to be challenged by them. And, Nikki Haley will call him on his nonsense with reproductive rights and how he sees and treats and talks about women. I mean, he just can't have her around. It wouldn't work.
I think Stormy is intelligent. I don't think that's 100%. She's very smart.
Yeah,
Stormy.
He means is like,
but he means on stage and stuff
power
with it.
That's Shark Tank host and billionaire lapdog Mark Cuban telling the Harpies on The View that Donald Trump is afraid of strong, intelligent women. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it looks like healthcare, racism, and gender aren't the only words liberals are redefining now, because Joy Behar just clearly indicated to Mark Cuban that they seem to be operating under a different definition of intelligence too. Regardless, Cuban's comment has naturally caused a bit of a stir in conservative circles, where voters and politicians alike are getting fed up with being called names by smug elites. Here's former press secretary Kayleigh McEnany absolutely destroying Cuban for his comments.
Mark Cuban. Okay, I had to take a breath before this because this is so profoundly offensive. I worked for Donald Trump. I consider myself a strong woman. I consider those around me strong women. Kellyanne Conway, Brooke Rollins, Ivanka Trump, Hope Hicks, Sarah Sanders. That's before we get to the women that Donald Trump elevated to very high levels, like Nikki Haley, who still supports him, like Amy Coney Barrett, who he put on the Supreme Court, or the women currently around him. Susie Wiles comes to mind, Caroline Leavitt. That is so offensive. And you know why? Because it's not just about the women who worked for him. He said the women around Donald Trump. This comes right after the Joe Biden garbage comment. Okay, the women around Donald Trump, what about the women who vote for Donald Trump? Are they weak? Are they dumb? Did Mark Cuban just insult any woman who supports Donald Trump? Because it's a little, very small step from that. And this is an official Harris campaign surrogate, Mark Cuban. That is misogynistic in my view. Get out of here, Mark Cuban. Kamala Harris, he's your surrogate. I want to hear from you. Do you agree the women are weak and ineffective, whatever he said? Get out of here. And I can't wait to hear from you, Kamala.
Yeah, look.
Say what you want about Trump, but I don't think that you can seriously argue that the women he surrounds himself with are weak or stupid. You might be able to make the case that a lot of them seem to be easy on the eyes, which is probably what the left resents most about them. But they certainly aren't weak or stupid. I mean, this was a completely idiotic thing for Cuban to do, especially considering how much Democrats have been trying to appeal to female voters. Here's JD Vance highlighting what a huge misstep this was for them at a recent rally.
And I'm always thrilled to have my beautiful and smart and accomplished wife, Usha, with me. Usha, I love you, honey. Thanks for being part of this journey. But I may be especially grateful to have her today because I don't know if you saw that Kamala Harris surrogate, Mark Cuban, said that he said that the Trump campaign doesn't surround itself with smart and accomplished women. And I thought to myself, well, Mark, my wife is way out of your league. So is Melania Trump, by the way. So is Susie Wiles, who's running the Trump campaign. So I wish that Mark Cuban and Kamala Harris and their entire campaign stopped insulting the people they disagreed with and maybe talked about Kamala Harris's record a little bit. But the reason I think they've decided to insult people is because they don't have a record to run on.
Now, it looks like Cuban's been sidelined for the rest of the campaign for this, and frankly, I don't think he brought much to the table for Democrats, which essentially means that he's humiliated himself for nothing, and all of his political ambitions just waved bye-bye. On the bright side, though, this provided great fodder for the right, and highlighted that they apparently think Stormy Daniels is a strong, intelligent woman, which explains a lot about why they're supporting Kamala Harris. But let me know what you think. Is Trump afraid of strong, independent women? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!